Hello, my name is Abe and welcome back to Monster Train. Let's start another run. I want to do preloaded. Cards have one upgrade slot and it's already filled. This will be terrible and will probably fail. I'm using two draft. I accidentally selected this loadout, but I got to admit, 2 draft is a very good opening get with a Sacred Wix on top of it, but I'm gonna abandon run, new run. I don't know what to take, even though we got very good luck on the draw. I'm just gonna go random on preloaded. We'll go full random and hope for the best, fingers crossed. Inferno, Titan's Gratitude, and Vent. So if we can add upgrades to cards, we could put holdover on Inferno, but then we can't make it cost any cheaper than that. So it's gonna be very hard to work around this. And Hellhorned Stygian, I think, is trash. Yeah, I think this is gonna be trash, but Collection of Tales is okay. And, maybe we can make some sort of a multi-strike rage synergy work with Brawler now that we have Collection of Tales. It's Sap Seraph, but not the Rage Seraph. I'm gonna take the money too. I have done a Rage champion build before. It has worked, although it is hard to make it work, and we have no Rage enablers right now. But hopefully we'll find something. I think we just want, I really want to play Inferno like down here, but I think we just want Prince, Train Steward to tank, kill. I can let a Train Steward go. Which means we should have let you have the Ember Drain, but I'll just play it like this. Then we don't have to worry about the next floor at all. We can set up for these big boys. The ones with the damage shield. The ones with the damage shield. We are gonna get Titan's Gratitude, which means that you should be killable as long as we don't discard the other one. Let's go. If you hit the pyre for 6, I really don't care. I will let you hit the pyre for 6 if you so desire. You're gonna hit the pyre for 3. That's not that bad. Now, I would love to draw Inferno on the next turn. This is 5 damage, this is 6 damage. And we got 2 Titan's Gratitude. So we're gonna take a little bit of pyre damage. We're gonna take like another 15. To be fair though, our champion, he didn't really do that much. He didn't have any buffs on himself. Oh Lord. I guess a free Hornbreak is okay. I guess a holdover offering token is pretty good. I don't know. Just now realizing it's gonna be really hard to actually get good units in this deck, isn't it? Spell upgrades or a unit and unit upgrades. I mean, depending on the unit, Merchant of Steel could be pretty good. Spell upgrades, there's not really anything that I want to upgrade except for like a Titan's Gratitude holdover. Offering token, I'm just taking it for like incant synergies, which, makes me feel like maybe a Stygian unit is actually more important right now. It's a burnout Titan Sentry. Well, Guard of the Unnamed is a multi-strike incant gain unit. Oh, what a terrible assortment of units. I mean, multi-strike is good, but not really on a guard. If I can still maybe buff him up. This is gonna be such a weird run. I don't know what I'm looking for. I really don't. Like a Magic Power Titan's Gratitude, a cheaper Vent to kill enemies that have 1 HP, I think a holdover other Titan's Gratitude. I mean, holdover Inferno could be kind of funny if you could actually get it played every turn. Look, on the off chance I can play it, I have to try it, and then we'll re-roll and one good Titan's Gratitude that consumes I think is okay, and then a cheaper vent. This is not great. 30 magic power and intrinsic. We'll probably have to restart very soon. Armor 10, I'm just gonna turn it on for the unit, actually. This is gonna be interesting. Like, that's what I'm looking for. And then I'll just incant you to get you more armor. And then, I mean, event still gets you, so, but this does more damage. Put out a train steward and then event. I mean, we probably should have gotten plus magic power on the vent now that I think about it. That would make a lot more sense, actually. You're not dead, huh? I can't kill you. We're not gonna be able to kill the boss. Titan's Gratitude is gonna do the most damage to the boss coming up. If we get Inferno, we're probably gonna Inferno on the top floor, to be honest with you. I suppose incanting is still in our best interest. Please get out of my deck forever, and then do that. Our draw is going to suck here. Yeah, actually, we're not going to be able to draw anything in our deck, so it's like we're not going to be able to get to freaking pyromancy explosion, whatever the hell it's called. I mean, we're dead. No, we're gonna live with 5 HP. You're gonna hit the pyre once. We need better. This is what we need. We need Ritual of Battle, 100%. Okay, Permafrost Crit Builder is guaranteed playable now with the offering token, and now we're kind of building a synergy here. Deranged Brute with a large stone. You can go out front, tank, and buff for the champion. So we're almost there, actually. I think we can survive the next combat, but then after that, I have no idea. We're so close. So like right now, I think we honestly want to dupe the Rage card, because we need more Rage on the champion. We'll see what the relic is. Incant abilities trigger an additional time. I was thinking about putting Incant Armor 2 on the Deranged Brute so he can tank, and if it's an Incant Armor 4, that's not that bad. That can help keep him alive and tank for the Hornbreaker Prince. So I think this is okay. Deal 2 damage when an enemy moves between floors is also good, but I think the possibilities are better with the Incant gain. Purge gain gold, deal 2 damage, gain gold. Pyre gets more damage for every gold you have. We'll Purge gain gold. Consumer of Crowns and another Deranged Brute. +10, and -3 energy. We don't need a Consumer in this deck. This is something that's unnecessary. This is not how we're playing. So I think we pass. We already have a Brute, and that's the unit that we want. So I think we definitely need another Rage Enabler. We'll probably go card draw after this, although Energy is also tempting, so we can actually play 2 of those per turn, but we don't need 2 of them per turn. This is pretty much all we need. And there's no reason to play spells up here, so we might as well just do this, and then this. And then you are Killing Blow Armor. It sucks, admittedly, but there's not much we can do about it. We might as well have him on the second floor. You're gonna hit every time you show up, which is annoying, but hey, look, all of a sudden our champion is doing 56 damage. You love to see it. You know what? I'd rather do 75 to you. Because our champion's gonna one-shot all these units when they move up anyways. You know? Thanks for the gold. Vent will kill those guys, so we don't need to worry about that. Dude, a holdover Inferno. Why not? I mean, if... excuse me, if we have enough energy, holdover Inferno and Rage cards, we can kill everything that moves up and then just let Rage buff the champion forever. So I hate to say it, but there is a chance we can make this run work with the deck that we have, which is kind of stupid. I mean, if I Inferno'd you, you'd have 1 HP. It wouldn't be enough to kill you, which is funny. But that was very easy. Hoarfrost Effigy, no. Ancient Synergy, maybe. Spike of the Stygian, maybe. Consume Double Stack, that's actually pretty bad. X-1. Ancient Synergy Holdover, it's just too expensive for a spell. Titan's Gratitude costs 1. This is a skip. I hate to say it, but it's all too expensive. Apex Imp, what? Armored, gain rage equal to gained armor, summon gain armor 5. I can't use it though, like, I have no cards in the deck that gain no, yes, yes, no, yes? Gain rage equal to gain armor, summon gain armor 5, so you start out with rage 5. Because I'm thinking if I give you Guard of the Unnamed, you'll get 4 armor per spell. Four armor per spell gives you 4 rage, but then you don't do anything. Like, the Apex Imp is good, I just don't think it's at all what we're looking for. Eventually our champion is gonna have multi-strike 5, and if they have, like, 500 damage times 5, they're gonna one-shot everything on the floor. We don't need Apex Imp to do damage, which is what it's good at. We need it to tank, but it can't really tank any more effectively than Deranged Brute can. Deranged Brute is large, which gives it more health to tank, and also buffs the damage of Hornbreaker. So why would we not just take the Deranged Brute and let the Hornbreaker do everything for us? Remove everything from our deck except for Rage Enablers and just buff him up. It seems like this is what we want. Now, the Sentry, disposable account, says it's got a good upgrade. It's not really what we're looking for though. I don't really care about Frostbite 3. I care about specifically getting the Brute out and buffing it with armor gain. It's not a bad Titan Sentry, and it will weaken enemies that move up, but not enough, I think. We're never gonna, just remember, we're never gonna be able to give this thing endless, or more HP, or bring it back, or give it armor, or give it health. This thing is gonna come out and die. Additionally, Revenge does not work with damage shield, so I think it's just not what we're looking for at all. Alpha Fiend is also just not what we're looking for. I think this is a skip. I hate to say it. Then what do you take here? Energy, draw, capacity. I think you want draw to hit Ritual of Battle. But we'll probably go energy after this, unless we get a good relic. But, yeah, like, I literally don't think we need any other units in the deck. I think this is just going to be our whole run. Deranged Brute, Hornbreaker, Prince. In which case, we should go very much removal right now and buff up spells. There's not too many spells that need buffs, but, like, we definitely don't need Train Stewards in the deck. We don't need torches, but at least they're spells. But we just want a super armored up Hornbreaker at this point. Remove Consume, plus Magic Power. You know, I might as well just remove more cards. Save a little bit of money for the next shop. We should probably take the gold. We're gonna need to, you know, start taking more gold. We can get a unit meld next combat. We're gonna need to get the Deranged Brute melded with the guard. We might want to have the guard tank for the next combat is the only thing I'm questioning, but let's just go. See what happens. This is unfortunate. We'll have to start at the bottom floor. I'm gonna turn this on for, we don't need the gold. Just shield. I mean, Inferno pierces. Titan's Gratitude doesn't, and they will one-shot these guys. Let's not turn on the trial. We have enough money. If it was for an artifact, maybe I would do it, but we are going to have to, you know, we could play Inferno. We definitely could just play Inferno and wait for Deranged Brute or just play a different unit next turn. That's pretty funny. We could play Inferno and then Hornbreaker at the bottom. This is why I think having energy would actually be kind of nice, but here's the thing. We still have a tank. It's called Guard of the Unnamed. 2 damage. I can't kill you. You're gonna get away. So be it. At least you guys are dying. We'll give you as much armor as we can, my dude. There's our other Ritual of Battle. That's a good kill there. Might as well. We want to play on the bottom floor here, though, just because these enemies are so incredibly weak at the bottom. We don't want them to scale up and then move up. Let's keep this in the deck. Instead, I will just torch, torch, torch. We're looking for a relic, by the way. We're looking for the relic that gives +4 armor, because then the incant will be armor 6 on the melded guard into another unit. That's what we're looking for. Get rid of this. I'm gonna play more Rage. And you're dead. Which is good, because if you weren't dead, I don't know what I would do. But that went just fine. The only change that we would make is just having a little bit more energy and then doing the meld. March of Shields, I think, is with holdover. +10 armor every turn is beautiful. Yes, I want this. I also saw the Ascend, but I think this is what we want. Double stack, apply Daze to discard your hand. Yeah, buys us time to attack enemies. I think we can make those types of cards work. And I mean, I said we were looking for relics, right? Let's try to look for the relic. We're gonna skip card removal, but maybe get something even better. Units get an extra upgrade slot is actually very good for armor or endless. We can get either. Gain 7 energy on the first turn. Also really good with our expensive cards, but I'm gonna go for the extra upgrade slot, and then I should have maybe looked at the pathing a little bit better, but maybe we can upgrade our units. I'll admit I should have looked at the pathing. I didn't. We got Railhammer. Okay. Then engage pact, dump you. I think we're actually gonna be just fine. Magic power and piercing. Plus 30 magic power. We're only at 60 pack shards, but pretty much what we want. Do we want like a good torch? What does a Railhammer do? So Railhammer gives us more armor. So instead of the Guard of the Unnamed giving +2 armor, it's, well, first of all, because of Founding Seal, incantabilities trigger twice, it's +2 armor twice, and it's not +2 armor, it's +6 armor twice. Every spell is now worth 16 armor. No, yes, 12. Every spell is now 12 armor on the Deranged Brute, so this guy is gonna be very tanky for our champion. It's exactly the card that we wanted. We'll see it in action in a moment. But as of right now, I don't really feel the need to take any pacts, because I just don't think they're that important right here, so I'm going to leave. Dun, 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 dun. Enemies appear in each floor should be very easy, because we guarantee our units on turn 1. So, you play Ritual of Battle, this guy goes from 75 HP plus 12 armor. Insanely good. And then, oh hey look, March of Shields gives 14 armor plus 12, so it gives 26 armor for one card. You love to see it. Although, you know what? Kind of want the gold. It's a huge overpayment, but check it out. Because this thing is holdover, we can just do this every turn. And Frenzied Swarm is another card that I was very excited about seeing, because we can just play it and then take no damage. And then we can just play this and gain another 26 armor, and then gain a whole bunch more damage. You're still not dying, which is super. Oh, now you're dead. And in half of a combat, we've already gained 100 armor on this thing. It's pretty good. Even on a turn like this where it looks like we're taking a lot of damage, and we are taking a lot of damage. It's still worth doing this. So 168 armor. You're not making it through the armor that we have. I'm sorry. If we have to, we can also pull the champion forward, give him armor, and then pull the Deranged Brute forward on the next turn. Probably unlikely to matter too much, but you never know. Should have vented down here, definitely should have vented down here. But it doesn't matter, we're not even killing you and we're still winning. Actually, you know what, we are killing you because you're no longer stealth. So, ice you, armor you. 300 armor? Now, yes, the Apex Imp would have plus 600 damage because it would have rage for every armor, but the champion is the damage. We don't need more damage. We have the damage, it's already set. Tiresome Climb, Permafrost, Ascend, Days 2. So there is a play here, and it's dupe the brute, and then you can have 2 brutes on the floor with the champion. Like, where are we going? Probably to the right. Then probably to the right or the left, and there's a Merchant of Steel and a Hellvent at the very end on the left. So I kind of like the idea of maybe trying to get 2 Deranged Brutes out. because the rage gain would be even higher. But if we just remove all of our bad cards until we just have Ritual of Battle, we're fine. We're gonna have the damage output necessary. So maybe this is not important at all, and we just want to play a bunch of cheap spells. What card are you gonna choose? I think we're gonna choose nothing. I don't think we need any of this. I want to. Oh, I got another Frenzied Swarm. It's incredibly great, dude. Sap 2 offering every turn for free. Yes, I'm gonna take this. That's just hilarious, but this is a spell for free every turn once we get offering token. And we're just gonna keep buffing our deck by getting rid of things that we don't want to play. Like, I don't care about a Frozen Lance. And I can probably drop a Torch. Vents are way better because they can be played for 0. What a strange deck this is ending up being. But I kind of like it. Let's see what you have. Upgrade a unit with +10. Plus 5x to your Pyre. Look, we could take this to gild it. I don't think this is the time. I don't really care about any of these. This purges, but this consumes. You know what? I will take this. It's a free spell. We can play it for 0. It's not a very good use case scenario for it, but whatever. I'll make a Torch free, that way it's a free spell. Plus magic power and consume. I'll put that on a Torch. And Permafrost. I don't want to put that on a Torch. Purging cost -1. You know, that wouldn't be a very bad idea, I think. Strength Stone on the Brute. Doesn't matter. Who cares about 10 damage? I have an extra unit capacity slot on him, or upgrade slot. I'd rather save it for something else. Oh, our deck is trash. What's coming up next? Artifact and another Divine Temple and a Duplicator. We might not even go to the Duplicator anymore. I haven't decided yet. Lonely's Troll, welcome. How you doing? Good to see some Monster Train again. I mean, I play this game like every day. Let's get rid of a Frozen Lance. I'll pay 10 for that. We need to get to 100 anyways. I'll save a little bit of cash. Let's move on. What a strange deck. You add Scourge cards to my deck. We might want to play on the bottom floor. In fact, I think we're gonna play on the bottom floor because I need to stop these guys from adding garbage. Now, you're gonna make it up. I've spells that can kill you though. And I got it. What do we not want? We don't want this card. Dump this. I guess kill you, purge spell shield, buff the Pyre. For the Pyre! Thanks for the garbage. You're not dying. You will die. If I play this for 3, or, well, actual 3, I think we'll just Ritual of Battle, and, yeah, it's not gonna kill you. Let's play this, and then this. Taking 37 damage, that's 3 spells. It's not actually that much. Which is why this is such an interesting kind of build here, which is, yeah, we'll do it like this. Playing spells is good. Yeah, go ahead. We like the cheap spells. We just need more rage. With the holdover cards, it's actually hard to get to the rage when we want it. This is kind of what we want here with the Guardian's Amulet, though. Then we can March of Shields, Rage, Torch, end turn. 188 armor. Only's Troll says, I knew you would be here, Disp. It is their game. I think we want card draw after this. I don't think we need energy. I think we just need card draw to make sure we get to everything faster. Like, clearly energy's not the problem. We'll probably dump one of these on this turn. This fight's annoying just because of the fact that we keep getting garbage added to our deck, but if that wasn't the case, it wouldn't be a problem. We'll just stun you for 2 turns. We are pretty much just relying on our champion for everything. Draw spells, apply consume, magic power in 0, Pyre Bound, double stack Alloy of the Ancients, armor 54. Putting this on the champion is actually pretty nice because it'll keep him alive due to spikes and sweep. And straight up, well, holdover, holdover, holdover. With 3 holdovers, yeah, let's go draw. Energy is a problem, but I like the draw. And then do we go Concealed Caverns or Hellvent Duplicator? What would we duplicate? I don't think we want to duplicate a Brute. We didn't take an Ascend. Duplicate March of Shields, duplicate Offering Token, or... I mean, Offering Token doesn't really thicken up the deck because you still get the 1 draw out of it. You just get 1 less card in hand to play, but with low energy, I don't care about that. So a holdover Offering Token is actually a very good Hellvent duplicator. But Concealed Caverns could also give us some very good stuff. We also do not need spell upgrades, so you know what? Take a free relic. I mean, this is only gonna be played on the first turn, but it's still really good. Cheater's Hand, as soon as we get the Offering Tokens, we're gonna draw the same card anyway, so this doesn't matter that much. So I think we'll take the energy on the first turn of combat, which is not a huge play, but it is really nice. Friendly units enter with Rage. It's quite good. We'll have multi-strike 4, X5 champion, and we'll duplicate Offering Token. We have 2 Rage cards in the deck. Keep thinning out the deck a little bit, adding cards that allow you to draw more. Non-boss enemy units get +8. You see, this is interesting because we can probably get around the damage, but it's gonna suck. And these guys add a lot of garbage to your deck. But we can always discard the garbage. $400 gold is really... We can play on the top floor, get a lot of garbage in our deck, draw and discard it with Offering Tokens, and just buff up our tanks. I think we can do it. Because every time we play a spell, we get armor 12. That's what I'm thinking. I don't think we're gonna play on the bottom though. I think we're gonna wait. We should play this and we should play this. So dump, I guess we'll dump this. I'm dumb because we're gonna play this, but that's fine. We have a strong Pyre as well. I can afford to play this. A Torch to kill you seems great. We'll play this, play this. Would like an Inferno, just to like wipe the bottom floor. But we need to play the Rage, so. We can't play this. We gotta play the Rage. We need to do more damage, and then we will also hold over this. Remember to get enough shards. We will get enough shards because we should be able to get at least 25 from the next tome. Suppose we'll do it here. We haven't drawn sap yet, so we might draw it here. We didn't. What are we gonna play? I think we dump this, play this, play this. Hornbreak can't actually kill any of these guys, which is a little bit of a disappointment, but there you go. We get some garbage, but we're more than making up for it with the holdovers. I think we'll accept pyre damage just to put armor 54 on the champion. Well, no one has spikes. Well, you do. I think it's worth playing it on the brute actually. We want him to be able to just tank for the against the huge ass trample unit that we're gonna fight soon. I forget his name. I always forget his name. We're gonna let the pyre take a little bit more damage. I don't love it, but in order to ensure maximal armor gain and rage gain, I think it's important. We can definitely afford to purge one here. I mean, the dude has 400 HP. Clung, 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 clung. Don't horn break him. That's the wrong spell. Yes. That would have been a little silly. All right, you're only hitting me twice because we have 1,000 damage on our champion. And this is with our deck being constantly filled with trash too. So the one thing I will say is that on the final boss fight, we're gonna have to play on the bottom, but that's not that bad, because we have a good tank. Consume double stack Rage 6 or Inflame. Permafrost, Rage 4, Armor 9. You know, because at Permafrost, it's not that bad. If we have nothing else, we can at least play this on the champion. And it is targeted armor, which is nice. Another holdover sap. Or a free Frenzied Swarm as opposed to one that you have to pay for. Dude, a free Frenzied Swarm, it saves so much damage. We don't need another sap. Admittedly, sap 4 every turn is funny, but sap 2 every turn should still power through the boss's damage. So do we do a buff on the deranged brute, or a duplicate, or card removal and spell upgrades? Our spells literally cannot be upgraded, so this is a waste. We might as well go to the left and just duplicate something. Units cost -2, better frostbite. Units being cheaper doesn't matter at all, unless we can make him endless, just in case he dies, but if he dies, we have a problem. Another Incant Armor 2 means it's an Incant Armor 24 for every spell. That is, I mean, probably the perfect upgrade we could have ever asked for. That's pretty good. Oh, I almost feel bad. Almost. Spell weakness, or friendly units get +2 on Slay. Look, we might just have to go for that one. But you know what? Plus 30 magic power torch. There's 100 pack shards. Boom, done it. Now what do we dupe? I gotta admit, a free Frenzied Swarm is pretty good, but we probably don't need that much freebies. Another offering token honestly feels pretty... You know, another Rage Enabler is probably what we're looking for. Duplicate another Ritual of Battle, please. And then we'll just purge. Get rid of the Frozen Lances. Probably get rid of Inferno if we're gonna be playing on the bottom, but it is a good last ditch spell if you need it. Maybe we'll dump the... We could just get rid of the torch that we just upgraded, but probably not. We just get rid of a Frozen Lance. I know it does damage, but I'd rather just not see it. Now, we don't have quite enough money to remove another card, but we can buy a relic, so there you go. It's Sapped Seraph, but our units are really strong. And we can play on the top floor, which is beautiful. So we'll do this, this, armor. We'll put armor on the champion just in case. Clunk, 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 clunk. We just have such good armor game. We gained 100 armor on that turn. On him, we gained 78 armor on the champion. Oh, it's good. It's so good. And this seems like a very good just Frenzied Swarm. Daze everything and then discard your hand. You know, I think an Inflame is better. Get the damage going, and then just vent, and then play this. I mean, by playing 2 spells, we actually gain more shield anyways than we would have lost. There is also something in my head that says maybe we can play top floor Divinity by just sapping the boss over and over again, but that requires us to draw that card fast enough or keep the champion alive. But it is something to keep in mind that maybe we could make it happen. It'll be hard to accomplish, but it's not impossible. 300 armor. Oh, it's so good. We don't need Inferno. We should have probably gotten rid of that card, but everything else is just so good. I like that it's 127 damage, 129 damage, 131 damage, because he's gaining 2 per kill. It is still tough for us to get through the deck fast enough, but it'll happen. It happens. It just takes a minute. Clunk, 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 clunk. There's 600 armor. Clunk, clunk, clunk. And you know what? We're not gonna play Frenzied Swarm. We're gonna play this Frenzied Swarm because it's free. There's 800 armor. Are you done? Like, can we fight now, boss? Now again, we're not really adding that much rage every turn. The rage is definitely taking its sweet ass time. But we're getting there. Slowly but surely. I think part of this is also the rage, or the sap. He is sapped 14. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. But we're over 1,000 damage per turn now. And we have 1,000 armor. And you deal how much damage? 48? That is not nearly enough. If we draw armor 50 on turn 1, I might put the champion on the top floor. It's hard to Hard to say right now what I'm gonna do, but it is tempting. We're gonna need more armor on him, I suppose. You know what, just do this. That was very good. I just worry about the bottom floor being too slow to build up the damage on the champion, that enemies are gonna slowly make it through while we're building up. But if they hit the pyre, it's almost full health, should be fine. And you only do 9 damage? It's so tempting to play on the top floor. You can only play one Ritual of Battle, though. We've got to sap you before you kill us, which requires either Alloy of the Ancients, or Guardian's Amulet, or all the Daze cards. I guess we do have a multitude of ways of dealing with the boss. Waves remaining 9. We get 1,000 damage per turn. We only need to live for like 5 turns. It's very tempting to go on the top floor. It really is. Dazing you buys us a turn. Inflame buys us 1 turn. Hour of the Ancients buys us 5 turns to get the sap going. Yeah. Because if we play down here, you're gonna make it up. You guys are gonna make it up and you're gonna do some damage, but I guess I could vent you for 0, which means you're not gonna do that much, but I mean, actually we can kill a lot of you on the bottom. Frick, man. Rage 10. I mean, you're gonna be a 300 damage champion. That's pretty good. We have a 3rd Ritual of Battle, right? Yeah. Yeah, we do. Still, it buys you time up here to set up. We're still entertaining the thought that you'll lose, says the Nor. So I think the only way we lose is if the Pyre takes damage because we don't have time to build up the champion. But, you know, the champion would come out doing... $300 damage at the bottom. Forget the artifact? What artifact? This one? Armor artifact? I haven't forgotten that. Oh, energy gain. That's a very good point, thank you. Well, on the first turn, we gain extra energy. So we can play both Rituals of Battle, which means that they're all gonna die. So you know, I think we do play at the bottom. I was gonna play at the bottom, but I think we definitely can now, thanks to the reminder, the gentle reminder, that hey dummy, you do in fact have the capability of killing everything on the bottom. It's just gonna go something like, well, like this really. As long as everything's dying, I don't care. Now, we actually did get the capability of living on the top floor with this draw, but we don't need it, do we? Dunk, 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 dunk. So do you play, well, what do you play here? Do you play the armor? Do you play the rage? Because we are gonna take, we're not killing everything, so we probably want the rage. I should have purged Spell Shield from one of these guys, but it doesn't matter. So got a lot of bonus damage from that. We're taking 83, not a huge problem. We're not gonna be playing Inferno anytime soon, are we? Units are living, which is a bit disappointing, but we'll kill you. Now you're still why are you still living, you little dummy? Well, I guess we'll still Are we gonna daze? I mean, if I play this, I can kill you. Hit, hit, hit. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, if I play the vent, I kill everything. Yeah. Good math there. We need more rage though. We got one rage enabler. Luckily, this Tramplore is dead. Bonk, 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 bonk. Oh, we didn't play that card. Lonely's Troll says, and you thought I'd be trolling you. Maybe. Now, if you'll notice, our champion, kind of a little low on armor there. Let's give him the armor gain here. We want him to have the consume armor 50 card when it comes out. We just gotta to make sure it comes out. And actually, I think what I'm gonna do instead is March of Shields a champion and then Frenzied Swarm, which will allow us to March of Shields him on the next turn, pull him back to the front. I mean, we're just gonna play Alloy though, right? No reason to do that? Those units were stealth, which is why they made it up. But if I give them one more daze, maybe they'll die to the pyre? No. Event won't do it either. I mean, they might just get through in that case. You know what? Do not ruin my champion, please. Thank you very much. Armor, rage. Even managed to do some damage to the boss. This is where you need Alloy of the Ancients. The Hornbreaker Prince is actually taking physical damage on this turn. That's a little scary. If the pyre takes 50, it sucks. But if the pyre takes 50, dude, the pyre takes 50. Which is, again, the reason why playing up here is safer for the pyre, but not for your units because of the sweep, but... we don't need two of these. So you need the armor. So yeah, pyre's gonna take 50 damage. It is what it is. But now it's pretty much just a matter of getting through our deck fast enough. I mean, we have 1,000 armor. Divinity cannot kill us when we hit waves remaining 1, and nothing's gonna hit the pyre. So we have 1, and I'm impressed. I'm surprised we actually managed to make this run work. Really, and saying that, it's just from the perspective of, it's a hard challenge. It's a hard challenge when your cards are completely random, but we got very lucky draw. Lots of holdovers, basically. And a cheap, I think we only had one cheap Ritual of Battle, but we duplicated it twice. So good luck on the cards with holdover, and then just having a bunch of cheap spell and can't synergy with Stygian, getting lucky relics. I mean, I called it out too. I was like, this is the relic that we need. But we got it. And we gain 24 armor every time we play a spell. That's neat. I would say that's neat. We are taking 6 damage. I don't even know how that's possible. We're taking 2 damage. Beautiful. We almost had a 2,000 damage per turn champion. Fun run! Every once in a while, you find a build that lets this Hornbreaker Prince rage out of control. Normally, it's kind of hard to keep him alive, but we got a very good tank synergy. And there's your freaking gold card. Ding. Fun run, and For those of you on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Quick run too, Jesus. I guess when we only have 2 units, it's very easy to just play the 2 units and then your spells. For those of you on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you've enjoyed it. Subscribe for more. Check me out on Twitch for when I go live. Support the channel. Any of the links below in the video description. And I hope to see you here again for the next run of Monster Train.